Can
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear
Awesome.
you.
Look, I'm a picture. I'm not a little Monopoly piece this week.
Welcome to Immersion, everybody. I'm Wendy.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Karen. So, anybody excited?
I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this all day long. Actually, all week long. Like since the last one ended, I've been looking forward to this one.
Oh.
Yeah. My dog likes it. My dog comes running when he knows I'm coming in here. So if you hear him bark, he's at the door. No, if you hear him bark, he's at the door. Yeah. I'm going to let him in a minute. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, so we have somebody new today. So one of you two want to explain so that Jane knows what we're doing? Everybody else is old hat at this. Uh-oh, we're frozen.
Okay, welcome to Immersion. What we're going to Hello?
You're there. You're just frozen.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to sit back and we're going to relax, hold no expectations for any outcome. Everybody feels something different. Every week I feel it differently, and do not hold an expectation that you will feel something, because sometimes you may not. And even if you do not, it is still working. The blessing is still happening. And it's beautiful and it's taking place. People expect instant gratification, and that, I used to expect instantly I'm going to feel it and my life's going to change instantly. I feel, and from my experience with this over the last couple of weeks, my week tends to go smoother. Sometimes I'll feel seen, and it is for each individual as to what they need. Definitely. So I find it the easiest when I sit straight up with my spine, totally straight and erect. Close my eyes and do not forget to breathe. Just breathe and allow what comes to you. Breathe and allow. Just breathe. It's amazing. Before we start for Karen? I can't see questions, Wendy, so.
No questions.
All right.
Okay. Lisa, I love that comment about the instant gratification. That is our mindset here in the United States, at least, certainly in this day and age. But
absolutely,
it's not to our highest good. I have a new microphone today, so hopefully you can hear me better. I am trying to learn to enunciate better, pause between words better. Everybody that knows me, I speak so rapidly and my words chase each other around the room so that nobody can hear anything. But I'm trying, and we got a new mic, and I'm going to get a new camera. My son, the techno guy, he's like, you have a terrible microphone, you need a better camera. So let's see where we go. I had something I was going to say. La, 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 la. Must not have been important. Okay. All right. I am going to say my prayer, start the energy flowing, so you all sit back and relax and receive. And then afterwards we'll have Q&A. So on the right side of your screen, you have a chat. Oh, did I start the chat? I did. Okay, so, all right, here we go. Big hug. Oh, what a wonderful hug. Embrace. I'm feeling some halted tears. If you feel some tears coming, let them flow. It's all good. A few more minutes. All right, come on back if you like.
That was wonderful.
I know I didn't want to come back. I felt like I was in this big cocoon, so soft, layers and layers and layers. Like, I'll just stay here.
Truly.
Hey, Carmen, I noticed that when it feels like every week something, I feel it differently. Is it a different issue that they are working on possibly?
It's something about not fine-tuning the vibrations, that each week they dealing with all the people that are involved here on the call, anybody else who might watch the video later, what's going on in your life and your family members, that they, like a sound mixer, when they when a recording studio, they have like a gazillion buttons and dials and gadgets and stuff. They mix the frequencies based on what is best needed for that day.
Okay.
So,
now, perfect.
Yes, we have master mixers with us.
Master mixers, I like that. A question. Can somebody come in when we begin this process, when we begin the immersion, even though, as we say, it is for your highest and best interest, whatever comes, can you set an intention? I would like assistance dealing with this. Can you set an intention before it begins?
Yes.
Will they address that, or is it basically what you need?
To the degree that it aligns with what is to your highest good, they will honor your request.
Good to know.
Good.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget you have the chat so you can ask any of your questions. And best need for each one of us. Yes, Roy, exactly. That's perfect.
I like that.
We have some exciting
sometimes we don't know
Huh, Lisa? Go ahead.
Sometimes we don't know what the best need is. Our 3D mind says, no, I don't want that, but in reality, it's in the big scope of it, it's what's needed.
Yeah. I worked with somebody today and in group, and she came in and she was like, I needed to come today because I need my butt kicked. I'm like, all right, well, I'm happy to kick your butt for you. But the piece that was for her ended up, it was so gentle and soft and expansive, but that was her butt kicking. That's how it looked.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So this week for me was filled with love. We have a question and we have some news. Actually, three things. Okay, so question, the emails that you guys get leading up to the webinar, is that sufficient enough notice, or do we need to find other ways to remind people? If you could let us know about that on the chat. And we are going to be changing the web platform. I am not real thrilled with this platform. I don't know that I'm going to be entirely thrilled with this other one that we're going to try. We'll see. So if you don't get my newsletter, make sure you email me or Facebook me or something so that I can send you the new link to the new platform, because I'm hoping to start that next week, at least experiment with it next week, okay? So let me know. And also, we are going to be on the radio, and so we are going to need lots of practice between now and that launch. So we probably will try to do a couple more during the week as we can, so if anybody can join us for that and help us out. We still need to get our groove on while we're doing this. The nice thing is we don't have to look good because we'll be on the radio. Okay. All right, so I see something. Oh, okay, yeah, so Patty's question got answered. Email works, good enough notice. Okay. Okay, so questions for Source, anyone?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody that's reincarnated, well, wait a minute. Can a soul still contact, like, okay, for example, can one of my relatives still come to me in a reading or whatever if they've already reincarnated?
Okay, hold on, because this is going to take some finagling, because your understanding of reincarnation and my understanding of reincarnation are two different things.
Okay.
So we got to figure out the answer that holds those two truths. So hold on.
Okay.
Well, the short answer is yes, but hold on. They're saying you are who you are. You are always who you are. Regardless of where you live, what incarnation you are experiencing, what world you are living in, what realm you are in, you are who you are. And say someone reincarnated here on Earth that already was here. They may not consciously, so say this is somebody of yours, your aunt, or I don't remember if you said a person, but so somebody, a relative of yours, say that you have contact with them and they've reincarnated as somebody else that you don't know. Still, their higher self, their eternal self, their spiritual self still will connect with you, even though their conscious self wouldn't be aware of that.
Okay. That's good. I like that answer.
Yeah. We have to remember that what we are experiencing at a conscious level as we walk this planet, and you're not seeing my hand gestures because my camera doesn't I have my little fingers walking, is a fragment of really what we are experiencing. And we kind of touched on that last week with the dream thing. Because what happens to us in our dreams is a huge part of our experience, even though we aren't aware of that consciously here. But it is still part of the big me, the whole me, is having that experience, and that contributes to who I am.
Okay.
Okay.
I get that.
Okay, good. Words can be so distracting sometimes.
Well, they don't always cover. They're not always big enough for the meaning.
Yeah. Right. Try explain blue.
Or say what the color 9 smells like.
Yeah.
I mean the number 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or love or fear. How do you explain fear?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see any questions. Do either of you have any questions? We're at 7:20. We could have a short one tonight. That'd be fine. Today felt very relaxing. Again, the cocoon.
Very easy. Like you said, the cocoon. I just felt like I was being held, kind of like la la la, kind of like you want to go.
Yeah. So maybe everybody just wants to go to sleep now.
My inner child. Huh?
Want to go to sleep now? Go snuggle up in bed, wrap the blankets around you, and do the cocoon thing.
I know. Come what may, as my favorite person says. Come what may.
Right. There's a question there now, Karen.
Okay. What can we do to get back quickly into our higher vibration when we are just trucking along? Oy. Quickly. Well, quickly, prayer and gratitude. For myself, I have noticed that when I'm walking around, living my daily life, doing my normal stuff like normal people do, brushing my teeth and dishes and shopping and whatever, going for a walk, all those little things. Oh, thank you for the green light. Thank you that dish that I just dropped didn't break. Thank you. Just thank you for all the little itty bitty little things that really puts me in a space of grace.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And
I
they're
like
reminding me of all it takes is to just stop for that moment. Just stop and call in the light, call in the source, and remember that we are always bathed in source. If you're not feeling it, it's us. Kathy, you'll appreciate this, but I heard Hooper Dunbar speak a few years ago, and he recounted something that William Sears said, and it was, if you don't feel as close to God as you used to, who moved? And that is, in a nutshell, your answer. We all know how to feel, what it feels like to be in grace, to have that mystic feeling. If you're not having it, you're the one that moved, not God. I mean, that's so obvious, but yet I think we forget. I know I do. I forget that, and I go, well, wait a minute. I used to pray regularly. I used to meditate more often. I used to do this. I used to do that. I need to get back to doing those basic things. It's so easy for me. I'm like one of those, squirrel people, and so I forget my routines that have been working for me, and I go doing something else. So find those little things, whatever it is, a gratitude, a prayer, a breathing in. Find the thing that works for you and stick with it. Remember to do it.
Any other questions?
Oh, Anna came on? Hi, Anna.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy, they're talking about something about singing. I don't know if you sing, Kathy, but something about open your mouth. Ah, I don't know if it's singing per se, but something about ah.
A chant?
No, it's a toning. If you sing, sing, or chant, but there's something about a toning. So even just a that vibration, you can feel it in your body. Everybody do it.
Ah.
Can you feel it in your sternum? Do it and see if you feel it in your sternum.
Who?
You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it sets a vibration, and we are vibrational beings. We think we're all solid, and we're not.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I could poke a hole right through you. Okay. Oh, Carol says, thank you, Source, for this webinar. You are so welcome, Carol. I'm so glad to see you come back every week. And Roy agrees. We love Roy. Okay.
It was beautiful. Oh. Not that it isn't every other time, but I'm so relaxed.
Yet this week does feel a little different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Kathy, perfect. Om. Yes. See, you had the answer already. Okay. What would the angels like us to focus on this week? This week. Hold on. I see an image. I'm not understanding it. Hold on. I don't understand what that means. Hold on. This is one of those things. Sometimes the answers come bam. I just like it comes out of my mouth before I even like hear anything. It just flows out. And other times I'm stumbling around going, what? What? So I see white and I see male. They're talking about male. Hold on. Male is in postage male, not gender male. Okay. I'm wondering why male, because they're saying, so the images of sending out white light, white energy, which, you know, we do. So I'm like, why the male thing? Because they're saying send it to, oh, Libya?
Libya?
Liberia? Where is the stuff going on? I don't watch the news. There's something going on over there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Is it Libya or Liberia? Something's going on over there. That's what I.
France?
No, I want to say Libya.
Maybe something's coming up in Libya.
So send packages, send care packages of loving energy over there. And the Middle East, Israel, Iran. What's just north of Iran? Need a map.
I don't know. Do you want me to look?
Well,
Sure.
everybody can, you know, you can when we get off, you can look yourself.
Okay.
And you know what? You don't have to know the name of the country. Just I'm sending a care package to the country north of Iran, and poof, it gets there.
Jane says Ebola is in Liberia. Liberia.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jane. All right. Send lots of care packages of love over there. Anyone else? Roy, I think was he saying Jordan maybe? Is Jordan north of Iran?
Yes, Jordan. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Carol, I have discovered healing through sound vibrations and energy. Yes. Is this sufficient for complete health, or should Western medicine be incorporated? Boy, isn't that the million-dollar question? My first thing, I love sharing this. If you know who Edgar Cayce is, he was known as the Sleeping Prophet. He lived, I think, he was really popular, I think, like in the 40s. And he would go into a trance, and you could ask him any question, and he would get the answer. He was not aware, he was not conscious while this was happening. Anyway, so they would give him a case. They would say, patient number 372 is female, age 25, X, Y, and Z symptoms. And he would he would prescribe all, you know, from nutrition to homeopathy to hydrotherapy, colonics, all kinds of things. And so different groups, naturopaths, homeopaths, etc., they all were like, oh, he prescribed us. No, he prescribed us. So they finally asked him, which one is the best? Which is the modality that is the most important, the most all-encompassing? And he said, none of them. They are all necessary. So, and I have found this in all the years I've been working with healing, and in my own personal self, that there isn't any one answer. Often, changing your diet or adding a supplement or getting some kind of therapy will like put you over the edge, but you cannot rely on just one thing. You have to live as holistically as possible in all the areas of your life. If you're eating really well and you're exercising and taking supplements and everything, and you have a really toxic relationship with somebody in your home, all the vitamins in the world aren't going to help. We have to find balance in all areas of our life. Sound therapy is very, very powerful because it works with us at the vibrational essential level of ourselves, but it's not the end all be all, because we do still have the physical, and we have ancestral issues, and we have emotional issues, and but it's a huge, if you use that as your platform, like some people use meditation or yoga as their platform that everything else kind of sprouts from, using the sound therapy as your platform would be an excellent choice. Does that answer your question? I hope.
Sounds good to me. Makes sense. I like it. I look forward to the day to where it's all of the modalities are inclusive. Where there's like a marriage between the New Age medicine and alternative medicines and Western and Eastern.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's happening. It is happening little by little.
I know. I love it.
Yeah. I just read today or yesterday, the last few days, some scientist was bent on disproving homeopathy, and she had a lot of resources at hand, and so she did a very thorough job of trying to do it, and she couldn't.
Yay!
And she went to several other labs, like 6 other labs, to try to make it happen there, and she couldn't do it. So she's not quite a believer, according to the article. She's not quite a believer yet, but she realizes that there's something there that she doesn't understand. So it is happening.
Yay! That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, Carol.
Very
yes.
nice. Very nice.
Okay. All right. Well, if anybody else, please, questions anytime. Hop in. If you're good. If we are good for the night, then we'll say good night and see y'all next week. If not before, we'll see what we manage to do. But we'll give them another minute.
Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome. Thank you. We'll give them another minute because they don't hear us for 1 minute. And if we have no other questions, then we'll say good night. Functional doctors are good. I don't know what a functional doctor is.
I'll explain. The doctor that my daughter is seeing right now, he's actually a chiropractor. But what they do is they run very extensive tests, blood tests and stool and saliva and so forth. And then their program of therapy is basically nutritional and supplements.
Okay. So why is it called functional? What's their premise? I'm assuming it has something to do with their premise or their basic...
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'd have to reread the article. I had it, my former Theta healer doctor recommended that to me for Michelle because she doesn't have a belief system that would allow her to go see somebody such as yourself or even the Theta healing. So this is something that works for her.
Okay.
We hope.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope because it's very expensive and the insurance doesn't cover it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel peaceful. Yay! Yay, Jane! Okay. All right. I'm just enjoying being here. All right. Well, we're going to shut down for tonight. I'm going to hit stop. Wendy and Lisa and I will have a little business conversation. Do we sound professional?
everybody who's on the call.
Yes, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
See y'all next week. Good night.